friends, it's Erin or Everyday Erin, and I'm back with a different type of video. Kristen and Tom went out today to pick up our garlic order to plant. Well, that was rude. It's my coffee maker. So they went to pick up our garlic about an hour and a half from here, and I stayed back to do some housework that's easier to do without Dexter here. I still have a bag on the table I need to take care of, but I have more important things to do. I'm going to take you into the garden today because, woo, our sweet potatoes are ready to be picked. And I picked a couple the other day, and we are about to get, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days of rain. So I want to get those out and they can start curing before the ground is a soggy mess. So I'm going to take you with me, and we are going to do that today. Sound like fun? Come on. The first thing I need to do is get all this cardboard out of the wagon. Then I'll show you the wagon and tell you a little bit about it. And this cardboard is from our neighbors. We are going to use it to put down over the ground over winter to help kill off all the weeds and keep them from growing in the spring. It will naturally compost. We put them in the bottom of all of our beds, so let's work on that. The wagon. I picked this wagon up for Kristen at Aldi. I think it was like 50 bucks or so. I think it was 50. She had been saying she wanted one, so the price was right and it was there. And it does fold up flat, which is nice. It's filthy because we used it to harvest our white potatoes, and now we're going to take it to harvest our sweet potatoes. I haven't brought you up here in a while, but this is our garden right now. We're just about at the end of everything. Tomatoes are just about done. Green beans are done. Peas are just coming in. Squash. This is sweet potatoes. Pollinator bed. This is a cover crop to rejuvenate the soil because there are potatoes in there. Over here we do have a couple carrots and some beets that are doing awesome. Wondering if I can plant more. Anyway, there you go. It's been a fantastic garden year. I'm just getting the tools that I might need to do this. Moxie's outside, so she may come over to help us. Dexter is on the trip with Tom and Kristen. So in here, let me see, put down the fork, see if I can show you. This is called sunbeam squash, which is also known as patty pan squash, and it is a fast grower. So I just planted this a couple weeks ago. There's another one in there. There's another one in there. I have a couple in the house I might cook this week. There's a bunch more growing back there. Anyway, that's what's going on there. I think my summer squash might be done. You see, oh, there's a lot of fruit on here, but they're really small. I don't know. I'll see what else I need to harvest while I'm out here. I don't think there's going to be too much. There's another squash, but it's not big enough. All right, let's get to work. This is our spaghetti squash plant, which does have powdery mildew, but it's just starting to turn yellow. So hopefully, at least I think it's starting to turn yellow. It could be cross-pollinated also. We got one, and there's another one over there, 2 spaghetti squash, which is great because when I planted it in the house, none of it took. So I planted 2 outside very late and they took. So, and this is our whiskey barrel of strawberries. And I'm going to see if I can find one to eat. These are ever-bearing strawberries, so they'll just keep coming back year after year. There's one. I'll eat this one. Mine. And over here we built another bed to plant the runners. If I have time, I might weed this for Kristen. But this is going to take me a while, so we'll see. Time will be limited. Behind me are the green bean teepees, pole bean teepees, and these did phenomenal this year. As you can see, we still have lots of green beans on them, so that's another thing I'm going to have to do today, which is totally fine. But for now, I'm going to dig up. This is one bed of sweet potatoes, and the other one's over there. And this is the teeny tiny section I dug up the other day, and I got over a pound of sweet potatoes, so this could be a lot. We're like 25 pounds from our goal of 250, so I'd be happy if we got 225. Oh, there's a zucchini. not quite ready, but yeah, it's been a great garden year. So I am going to put you down here on the lettuce bed and I'm going to get to work. I can't find my tripod, so you'll just have to trust me. It's going to be hot and sweaty work. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's suddenly become quite overcast. We are supposed to have rain this afternoon, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done, but so far I've pulled up 2, and one is enormous and one is medium size. So I'm just going to see what I can get done in the time that I have before it starts raining. And the bugs are awful. So far from the first bed, I got these, but there may be more in here, and I'm filthy. So I'm going to take the pitchfork, maybe a shovel if I can find a shovel, and just try and turn over all the soil, because I was finding them very deep. And I found a sad looking container zucchini. I don't know, based on the weather, if I'll be able to get more than this one bed done, but that'll be enough for today and it'll be helpful. So that's what I'm going to do. And I guess the green beans are going to have to wait for tomorrow. Really should get them done today because it's going to rain for a couple days. I can pick those in the rain. I'm going to finish this bed and I'm going to do the green beans so I can can green beans this week. Just wind, no rain yet. All right, let me see if there are any stragglers under here. I am winded. This is definitely a sweat equity project. Not my favorite part of the project, but necessary nonetheless. Remember I mentioned all that cardboard? Well, as I'm turning over this bed, which I just finished, I'm seeing pieces of the cardboard almost completely broken down, so that's good. Let me show you. So this is one bed, which I think that was 10 slips, 10 or 11 sweet potato slips. I need to run and get a wheelbarrow, which they used to be in, oh, they're down there, and put all my waste in there. Pick the green beans, and the rain may be holding off. If it is, I'll tackle the other bed. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Time to start all over again. All right. At first glance, it doesn't appear that this and those are as many as was in the first bed, but I will turn this all over and I'll put those in there. A lot of these ones were like this. So I'm gonna have to ask our gardening guru friend Jill if she thinks we did something, and I think the rain is just coming, so I'm gonna try and turn this over real quick and then I'll go take a shower and come back out later and pick the beans. Okay, I think we got about the same amount. I will weigh these a little later on, maybe tomorrow, and I'll tell you how much we got. We already, I said, got almost 2 pounds inside. Our hope was for 25. I don't know that we're gonna get 25, but that's okay. Anything we get will be lovely. I am truly disgusting, and I'm going to kill the bug on my hand. I'm gonna go inside and take a shower. I don't want to take a natural shower, which I am right now. So, see you in a little bit, and which will probably be tomorrow for me, and tell you what we got. Hey friends, it's the next day, and it is a very rainy day. It rained all day yesterday after I finished, thankfully, and it's supposed to be really gnarly later today, so I came outside to to weigh the sweet potatoes. I'm gonna do it in the garage. Yeah. In other news, we have a big bear somewhere, and it's getting closer and closer to the house, so we ordered a trail cam, so hopefully we can see how big this bear is, if it's more than one bear, etc., etc. If you're interested in hearing about our bear, let me know. I've seen it in the past, but it's been months, so if it was a female bear, it could have had cubs, and yeah, it's leaving evidence of it being here very, very close to the house. Very large evidence, which makes us worry that it's a very large bear. And I do take Dexter out by myself at 11:30 at night for his final potty break, but we do it in a fenced-in area. But let's be honest, the fences we have would be nothing, nothing for a bear. So knowledge is power, I guess. All right, let's get to our sweet potatoes. Yay! So these are the sweet potatoes I already weighed, and my scale tops off at 5 pounds. This is just my old yarn scale. I have a new one. So I'm going to take them from here, weigh them right down, and put them in this basket, which we got. This is from a local farm when we picked up some tomatoes. So I'm gonna guess we have, I'm hoping for 20 pounds, but we will see. We will see. Place your bets down below. All right, everything is weighed. I have it written down here. I'm gonna bring it in and add it up, see what our sweet potato total is, and see what our total is for the year so far. We do have a few straggler items still in the garden. We have some tomatoes, we have beets, we have some carrots. I don't think the carrots are gonna do anything. We have peas. I'm not sure the peas are gonna do anything because it's late. And we have green beans. We have a lot of green beans. Oh, and we have spaghetti squash and patty pan squash or sunbeam squash. So those are at least several more pounds. But let's see what our total is. Okay, I've added up all the totals, and we got today 22 pounds, 6.8 ounces, and the other day we got 1 pound, 11 point something ounces. So that comes out to, we'll add it in here. I track by ounces, so 358.8 ounces. See it there, which brings us to 24. Don't mind my dirty hands from the potatoes. 24.13 pounds. And then if we go over to our total for the entire year, right here, I don't think you can see it. Let me get you closer. Right now we are at, blurry, 258.33 pounds. Well, it's a little loud up there, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for spending this time with me while I was harvesting the sweet potatoes, keeping me company. And until next time, I will talk to you real soon. All right, bye.